My name is Scott Dollar. I'm a Director of Sales here at DataTech. We're an IT solutions company. Been around since 1996. We specialize in managed IT services and cloud computing services. So we're a little bit different than other managed services providers here in the Tampa Bay marketplace. Most other managed services providers outsource or utilize other facilities for hosting for their cloud services. DataTech owns their own private data center, so we have a 10,000 square foot facility. We're located just north of Tampa International Airport. From our location, we provide all the cloud services, which include Microsoft Exchange hosting, secure file storage, private cloud, shared cloud hosting. And then in addition, we go very deep on the services side. So we'll do remote monitoring and maintenance of client systems, whether they're located here in the data center or out at the customer premise. We have help desk support 24/7, 365, and on-site services available for the state of Florida. So in the help desk area, it's our level one support. They're dealing with the initial triage of clients with issues like I can't print or can't log into specific software. And then we get into more complex issues where it could be database issues, Microsoft Exchange issues, that those tickets would get escalated up to a level 2, level 3 support. We're monitoring all of our clients' firewalls for internet connectivity. So for our hosted customers, it's important that we keep an eye on their internet connectivity because they're connecting into the data center here. If a server goes down, we get immediate notification that one of our clients is in a down situation. Instead of investing capital into premise-based servers and whatnot, we provide that to our clients as a service. So here at our location, we'll provide a dedicated virtual server. We'll host a virtual desktop for our clients. So on that desktop, we'll have Microsoft Exchange email, Microsoft Office. We'll host their third-party applications as well. For your typical small business, that could be something as simple as QuickBooks. So all of those applications and data are located here in the data center. At the customer location, they simply need a device in order to connect into the data center here. Benefits to the small business customer: they don't have to make that capital expenditure. It's our responsibility to provide the hardware, the software, and then service and support all of that infrastructure. Managed IT services utilizes software in order to maintain all of our client systems. So in the old days, when we used to be more of a break-fix type company where we were sending technicians out to a customer location, it was a very reactive way to support our clients. These days, instead of having a technician go out and displace an employee so they can do updates to the client's systems, these days all that happens automatically. So the software that we utilize is monitoring all of the client systems. It's alerting us whenever there's an issue or a problem. Hard drive is getting filled up or power supply is going bad. So we get those alerts and can proactively go in and take care of our client systems. The maintenance on client systems happens in the middle of the night now. So rather than having that technician out on site, the software is doing all the PC and server optimization. So no interruption to personnel whatsoever. Now, cloud computing is a new buzzword out there. Cloud computing has been around since the beginning. So if you can think of back in the day when there was big mainframes sitting in data centers with clients utilizing dumb terminals to connect into those mainframes, that was cloud computing. It's evolved over the years. It became the ASP model, Application Service Provider, which evolved into software as a service, and now we have cloud computing. We've been doing cloud computing for years. It can be something as simple as your Gmail or your Facebook. Cloud computing is simply centralizing all of your data, all of your application software that you use to run the business locating it in a secure data center, and then just accessing that from whatever device, from wherever you are with an internet connection. Datatech's private data center is located just north of Tampa International Airport. It's a 10,000 square foot facility. It's our private data center where we host all of our clients' applications and data. We are on the airport power grid, so as far as any kind of major disaster in the Tampa Bay marketplace, we are number 2 as far as getting back online. Number 1 being the MacDill SOCOM. Our data center is located 33 feet above sea level. In addition, we have 3 foot worth of raised floors, so about 36 feet above sea level. We have redundant power generator that keeps our entire facility up and running for up to a week before we need refueling. We have redundant fiber carriers, internet providers coming into the building. Those are load balanced and have auto failover. The facility itself is access controlled. You have to have the right credentials in order to get into the building. And then only our senior engineers have the credentials in order to get into the data center itself. So from an availability standpoint, we are self-sufficient, up and running, 99.999% of the time. In addition to that, the actual data is protected by multiple levels of firewalls. So we use enterprise class Cisco ASA firewalls on the perimeter to make sure that we can't be breached by outside hackers. And that individual servers are behind an additional layer of firewalls. Your typical small business out there can't afford the amount of infrastructure and redundancy and backup that we have here at Datatech. So the server environment that we would put a typical small business in is virtualized. So we have multiple physical servers that our client's server instant resides on. So from an availability standpoint, we could have catastrophic server failure and still have no service interruption or access interruption to any of our clients. So for our cloud services clients, they are actually logging into our servers here. They can log in from any local workstation, laptop, tablet, whether that's Android or an iPhone or iPad, Windows Phone. Basically, it allows our clients on whatever system or device that they're on to gain access to their hosted applications and data. So from an end user perspective or an employee perspective, as they come into the office, they log in just like they would in a typical server, a premise-based server instance. Clicking on an icon, putting in username and password, and that pulls up their desktop, which gives them access to whatever applications, whatever business applications and software they need in order to do their job. Small businesses, small mid-sized businesses can utilize our service from day one, from startup. It could be something as easy as a hosted Microsoft Exchange. We also have other products for very inexpensive products for online file storage. So for a typical small business, we can host all of their data information here on our servers. It's secure, it's backed up. We can give them access from anywhere. Our clients look to us as an outsourced IT department. So rather than our clients having to employ IT professionals within the business, they outsource that work to us. We manage and maintain all of our clients' systems to make sure that they're running optimally. We're providing security for antivirus and malware and Microsoft patch updates. We're ensuring that we're getting a good backup of all their critical applications and data. Basically, we're looking to eliminate any kind of IT concerns that our clients would typically have to deal with so that they can focus on their core business and do what's important by building the business and adding new customers. One of the core values of Datatech is helping our clients use technology to to create efficiencies and competitive advantage in their businesses. One of my favorite client success stories is a local non-for-profit called McDonald Training Center. About 3 years ago, they were looking at having to update their local infrastructure. That was going to be a $40,000 to $50,000 investment in hardware, server hardware, software, and all the labor in order to get that all up and running, and still have the the monthly expense of company managing all that IT. We were referred in by a partner. We proposed the idea of, rather than spending all that money, just move into our private cloud. So we provide the server infrastructure here, Microsoft licensing, and also all of the service and support for all of the hosted, their private cloud, and also for all their end user support. So at the end of the day, we saved them tens of thousands of dollars. We provide fixed monthly fee for all the services that we provide, which has drastically reduced their cash outlay and given them budgetable IT expenses. Another client example is Walk Law, small law firm that's just starting up. Rochelle Walk being the business owner there. She came to Datatech, one, to set up the new office, so firewalls, switch, computers, printers, everything that her and her two employees need to do their jobs. And then Shelley wants ongoing service and support too. She doesn't want to be bothered with IT issues or problems, or to have to deal with her employees that are having issues or problems. She wants to be able to pick up the phone and know that IT professionals are there that are going to resolve whatever the issue or problems that creep up. So even for a small or a startup, just a few employees, it still makes sense to have that kind of plan in place so that you can focus on the core business and not have to worry about IT issues.